I am 36. I am single. I am not even dating. I don't have any children. I have 2 cats. My life is totally different than my mom's when she was my age. My mom has 5 daughters, all over 30, and my sisters are beautiful, but they're all single and don't have any children.
In this video, we're going to be reacting to this lady's video. I can't pronounce her name. I don't want to butcher it, but she talked about the fact that the sisterhood is all fun, but don't forget to nurture your love life, single, dating, and relationships. Let's get right into it.
So I recently celebrated my birthday and I turned 36. Now I know a lot of people have a hard time, especially women, admitting their age, but I've never had that problem. Because I always say, if you don't get older, that means that you're dead. So let's be grateful that we turned older. But with getting older, I am thinking about my future a lot more. And I am slightly worried because I am living a completely different life than I thought I would when I was younger. I thought that I would be married in my mid-20s, that I would have a caring husband, that we would have a couple of children, and we'd live happily ever after. But that's not my current reality. I am 36. I am single. I am not even dating. I don't have any children. I have 2 cats. And that is something that in my culture is not very common, but it is my current reality. And I do wonder what my future will look like. Like I am going to my 40s. Okay, in 4 years, but still. I have friends who are single and don't have any children. I have some friends that have children, but not a partner. And I have a few friends that have children and a partner. I don't want to be in an elderly home with my girlfriends having fun. That's not how I imagine my future to look like when I am old. Now, a lot of girls might disagree and say that that is the life that they want, having fun with their girlfriends, but I don't believe that that is true. I believe that a lot of people would want to have a loving, caring, healthy relationship. To grow old by yourself, I don't think that is something that anyone wants. I definitely don't want it. But that means that I have to change my life because I never imagined that I would be in this current phase of my life that I am in right now. I am so focused on my career and business and growing and evolving, but does it mean that much if I'm doing it by myself?
That's right, ma'am. Success without someone to share it with can end up being meaningless to a lot of people. Not that money doesn't matter in this world, but companionship is what everyone truly wants deep down in their DNA. It is always so interesting how much enlightenment women get when the wall is approaching. And I think she's actually already done hit the wall, actually. And that's probably the way she has went wrong. Since she was probably a teenager in her 20s, she was focused on building her career, getting all her life goals in order, I guess. And she put relationships and love and marriage on the back burner versus looking for love while she had her youth to find it.
I find myself asking those type of questions a lot more lately. Even though I am alone, I am not lonely, but I do envision my future to be different. But some things are out of my control. For example, a partner. I would love to be married in the future, but that's out of my control.
No, ma'am, that's not out of your control. Ma'am, what you can control is that long requirement list that you have in your head of some perfect guy. You may just have to remove some of those things off your list and just date an average guy.
Is outside. I am going to work. I am going to the gym. And I believe that whenever you go outside of your house, there's a chance of you meeting someone. Whether you go to the grocery store, whether you go to the gas station, whether you go shopping, to the supermarket, those are moments that you can meet someone. Now, I've been going to the same spots for the longest, and I have never met anyone. So maybe I should change my environment. I don't know why I've never done it. Maybe because it's just familiar, and I hope and think that maybe I will run into someone, but it hasn't happened yet, and I have been single for quite some time. So that is something that I truly have to reconsider. If I want a different outcome, then I have to do different things. It's like Einstein said, you can't do the same things and expect a different outcome. So I have to take responsibility when it comes to that in my life and make sure that I do things differently. If you desire a different outcome. Now, I know for a fact that I don't want to be in an elderly house with my girlfriends. So I am going to work my ass off to change my environment, even if it's just going to a different gym location. I got a membership which allows me to go to different locations, yet I always go to the same 2 locations. I'm not sure if I want to meet someone at the gym or not. But it's a start. Or maybe even completely changing my gym membership. But we have to take responsibility for our own lives and the things that we do and the results that we are getting. And if we are not satisfied with those results, then we have to change those. My life is totally different than my mom's when she was my age. My mom has 5 daughters, all over 30. And my sisters are beautiful, but they're all single and don't have any children.
What? She has 4 sisters. They're all over 30 and they're all single with no kids. I think this may just be a generational curse over her entire family. And that's just a bad joke. And I'm kidding when I say that, but wow, I wonder what her sisters look like. All of them single?
And I have a lot of friends who also don't have children. I truly think that when we get older, we will see a lot of women who are single and don't have children. And that kind of worries me because I don't want to be a part of that group. At least for the fact that I hope and wish that I will meet my significant other and have a long-lasting, healthy, compatible relationship. I'm undecided about children. That's a whole different topic. I made a video about it. But when it comes to the life that I'm living right now, compared to what I want and what I thought it would be, completely different. So I am going to take my time to reevaluate some things and change some things, because that's what it's all about. Once you acknowledge something, you have two choices. Either you change it or you stay in the same spot and you accept the way that your life is going. Now, for me personally, I have decided that I don't want what my future could look like. So I better change it and have faith in that if I do my part, then God will do the rest.
No, don't start blaming this on God. So her plan to turn her situation around is just to go out and be out more on the scene, to run into suitable men. But I hope she do know that when she do go out to these places, she need to be sending choosing signals out to men, because she looks like the type that's gonna come home and complain about the fact that, oh, why guys always just stare at me in bars and restaurants or the grocery store versus approaching me. If she don't want to approach the men that she's interested in, she at least need to give them choosing signals to at least entice them to come over and open a conversation with her. So I hope that she's aware that men are not approaching like that anymore. She's gonna have to probably do some approaching or put herself next to the guy that she's interested in to open a conversation with him. Going out being seen is not enough anymore for women. I would really love to hear this woman do a conversation about what do she think about feminism, because that would let us really get a true scope of how she really feel and why she's in this situation. So I really wish she would have opened up more about what do she think got her into this predicament. And let's keep it real, a woman that looks like this, she also has that magic list of requirements that men must have. Like he must be 6 feet, 6 figures, 6-pack, and 6 whatever, So once again, I wish she would have gave more information about what it is she was looking for, and we really would have been able to find out why she's in this situation single like she is. But anyways, I'm gonna leave a link down below where you guys can go check out her video, and don't you guys be over there in her comments simping. But anyways, you guys be sure to drop a comment down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.